By 2026, the financial reality of living in Canada's largest markets has reached a breaking point. A $1.2 million housing budget in these metros now secures a stacked townhouse or a severe fixer-upper, while average detached mortgages have crossed $6,200 a month. For years, professionals absorbed these costs because of a specific fear that leaving the coastal metropolis meant sacrificing career momentum and urban culture to live in an isolated town. But the last 2 years have seen a measurable shift in the national talent pool, with a surge in relocations from Vancouver, Toronto, and Montreal moving toward the prairies. Moving to Edmonton is a strategic, structural trade-off that requires dismantling outdated myths about what the city actually offers in 2026. The math begins with the immediate impact of a 0% provincial sales tax. Keeping 7 to 10% of your own money on every purchase changes the math of a monthly budget overnight. Then there are the transactional barriers. Buying a home in Toronto or Vancouver triggers tens of thousands of dollars in municipal and provincial land transfer taxes. In Edmonton, you pay a title registration fee that usually costs a few $100s. This chart compares gross salary against net take-home pay. Because Alberta has higher basic personal amounts and competitive tax rates, your net pay on the exact same salary is often significantly higher here than in Quebec or Ontario. That retained cash goes further in the local market. A $1.2 million budget buys a custom-built luxury estate in neighborhoods like Glenora or Windermere. For those starting out, detached homes in developing communities still sit between $450,000 and $500,000. When you factor in the tax code and real estate pricing, simply changing your jurisdiction results in an immediate increase in your disposable income. Historically, the rest of the country pictured Edmonton as a pure oil and truck town. Today, local institutions like the University of Alberta turn the city into a global hub for artificial intelligence. Simultaneously, billions in investment have positioned the region as a primary center for Canada's hydrogen economy. This influx of capital has created a tech and innovation job market that remains resilient, even when other sectors fluctuate. Navigating that market is also more efficient than in Tier 1 cities. The Valley Line LRT expansion connects the downtown core to the suburbs, while the Anthony Henday Ring Road keeps the majority of the city within a 30-minute drive. Relocators are trading the high-barrier, hyper-competitive coastal markets for a navigable, globally relevant tech and energy hub. For those moving from the coast, the biggest hesitation is the fear of being landlocked without access to the Pacific. Edmonton answers that with the North Saskatchewan River Valley. It is a 150-kilometer network of trails integrated directly into the city, offering a wilder, less manicured experience than traditional urban parks. The winter climate is also misunderstood. The humid cold of the coast bites into the bone, but Edmonton's cold is dry and crisp, occurring under some of the sunniest skies in Canada. The city is designed to embrace the snow. From the outdoor fire pits of the Ice District to major winter festivals, the Winter City strategy keeps the urban core active year-round. This activity supports a range of neighborhood personalities, from the high-rise walkability of Wee Quentowan to the arts-driven atmosphere of Old Strathcona. Because commercial rent is lower here, local chefs and microbrewers have the financial freedom to take creative risks impossible in more expensive cities. Affordability serves as the catalyst for this innovation, allowing a grassroots arts and culinary scene to thrive without the overhead pressures of a Tier 1 metro. This matrix breaks down the average monthly expenses for 2026 across Vancouver, Toronto, and Edmonton. The average detached mortgage drops by nearly $4,000 in Edmonton, while childcare and insurance costs provide hundreds in additional monthly savings.